Hi everybody, Ed here, and today we're talking about 5 ways that you can either sand, shape, or smooth your glass out. Number 1 that we're talking about is, guess what this is? It's a nail file, that's right. It's an emery board, and I did my nails this morning, and now we're going to do some glass this afternoon. I want you to realize this piece of glass is pretty sharp, but if I just need to take the sharp off of it, for any reason, look at that. And I'm pushing down on it. You see my finger there. I'm pushing down. It knocks the sharp right off of it. So not only does it do your nails, but it will take the sharp off of a piece of glass. If you have a little chip or something and you need to get rid of something sharp that somebody could get hurt on, use an emery board. You got them laying around the house. Number 2 is going to be a piece of 220 paper, sandpaper. 220 grit sandpaper. This will also do the same thing, but it's going to help you. It'll knock it down even quicker and do a little bit more, because what we're going to try and do is scuff up that flat edge right there so that copper foil will stick to it. So after we've sanded the edge and it's not sharp anymore, we're going to take our 220 grit sandpaper. Look at that. The copper foil will stick right to that once you clean it up. And that's just from a piece of 220 grit wet dry sandpaper, and it works for a multitude of different things. Number 3 is going to be our always steady carborundum stone. Now this not only will sand the glass, knock the sharp off of it, but if you work with it a little bit more, it's a little more aggressive. You can hear that. And if you need to remove something or take a little flare away, or even round a little edge, this little stone will do it. So let's try and round this edge here. And there you go. That edge is rounded. So we knocked it down with a carborundum stone, and this piece of stone has been around for a lot of years. It actually was the first thing that we had before they started producing these really nice grinders. So number 4 that we're going to be using today is, guess what? It's on everybody's bench. Boom! It's our grinder. So now our grinder, we all know what the grinder does. The grinder helps us just take the edge off of the glass, because after we've cut the glass correctly, all we should use the grinder for is to clean up our edges. And we want to make, because the wheel makes sure that this flat edge is perfectly 90 degrees, and that allows our pieces of glass to fit together. Guess what, y'all? Number 5, we're taking you to the back and we're going to show you the belt sander. Now this piece of equipment allows us to do tabletops. We can make circles. We can sand the edges. We can actually take away glass just like on the grinder. And it helps us do a lot of different things. So there's our 5 things that we can use to sand glass, shape glass, and keep it from cutting ourselves. Thanks for tuning in today. And I'm Ed, and we're in the glass studio for Conway Glass and ARTyRV Glass Studio.